Welcome everybody here. Let's see if anyone else will join. For the people who are watching the recording, my name is Vojta. I'm the president of Inspire, and we are organizing this call just to be sure that all questions you might have are answered. So first of all, I'm going to give a word to Federico, who might have some questions for the Italian team. I might add something afterwards, and that will be it. So, Federico, your turn.
Okay, thank you so much. Hello everybody from Sicily. So my team asked me mainly about weather condition, if they need any specific, because of course the weather it's quite changing right now, and they were asking me also about furniture in the place where we're gonna stay, specifically air dryer and towels.
Neither hair dryer, neither towels are furniture, but
I mean, how you want to call it? Outfit? No, outfit. Tools, equipment,
okay.
equipment. Let's say.
Yeah, okay. Some more questions?
For the moment, they asked me that. Another question that another thing that I would like to discuss is about the organization of workshop by each team, because but we can see it through after you tell us more about how is the situation so far.
Sure. So let's first talk about weather condition, and I wonder if I should give the word to Teresa about this.
Yeah, so we're going to spend some time outside, mostly hiking, but also doing some smaller activities. And the weather conditions in the highlands might be pretty cold and rainy during the season. And of course, if it rains the whole day, it's possible that we will change the program that will not force you and ourselves to be in rain the whole day. But it's quite likely that if we go for a hike, then it will be raining and it will get quite cold. I would say it's possible like around 3 degrees Celsius, between like 3 degrees Celsius or 10 degrees Celsius. But
Great.
yeah, 3 and 10 would be my guess. But if the weather is not good, it may be even a little bit less. So it's really important that they bring warm clothes and also waterproof, and also like very important, of course, it's slipped shoes. This will be hiking a lot, and even if it's not raining, it will probably be quite wet. So yeah,
Okay.
clothes is quite important. Is that all, or any other questions regarding this?
No, I think that's enough for them. I will tell them to take hiking things and waterproof and thermical clothes. Thermical clothes, I think, is one of the best solutions because even in the worst scenario, they keep you warm, even if it's just one layer. I have some of them myself. And of course, if we, as we were talking by message with Goethe, if anyone is in big trouble, there is the extra fund for equipment. So that shouldn't be an issue. So I think we're fine with that. Thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, about this, we will be in the highlands. That's the area where I grew up. It's a very beautiful area, and especially when the sun is outside, it can be a very charming place. Uh, Sadly, in the November, as Teresa said, it can we might have a bad luck. It might be raining, just like it is raining right now outside. So good shoes, waterproof thing, warm socks, definitely. And we are having a new participant. Diana is here. Hello, Diana. Just be warned, Diana, this is being recorded at the moment because we will share it later on with people.
I just have one more thing to add to the clothes. It's also a little bit cold in the venue, so also to have a warm layers to be inside is a good idea, and bring slippers.
Yeah, of course, slippers.
Yeah.
But the venue, it's like kind of an hostel, if I remember right.
So let's talk about the venue. Venue is a so-called touristic camp. It's from the youth organization that is running in Žďár nad Sázavou, the biggest city nearby, and it's a place where they are organizing some summer camp, a lot of sport events and this sort of things. It's not a hostel per se. When it comes to rooms, most of the people are going to sleep in the rooms for 4, sometimes 6 people. For the group leaders, there might be some little bit smaller rooms. Then there are 2 areas. One of them is so-called cozy area, which is small but nice. Second area is a dining area, which we are also going to turn into the working place, and we are currently figuring out ways how to make it more cozy. Every room has their own heating, so you can make it quite warm if you want to, but as Teresa said, the corridors are a little bit colder. Also, the dining area has limited options how it can be heated. It has heated floor, but yeah, the feeling wise it can be a little bit colder there. For the upper room, there is an electric heating which we are going to bring there, and it can make things more cozy. Also, I will connect this to the question about the equipment of the place. So the place is going to provide the bed sheets, and you are going to have all the equipment for the sleeping. This will be provided. Towels are not provided, so please bring your own towels. Hair dryers, as far as I know, are not in a place, but might be clever to throw to the Facebook group. If there is somebody who is willing to bring a hair dryer for the whole group, it will be probably somebody from the Czech. I don't own a hair dryer, but in the worst case, I believe that we can buy one. That's not a big issue. Extra information about this: there is a washing machine, so we will bring our own powder and we can be washing things. Actually, it kind of needs to be me who will be washing it for the others. That's the condition of the venue, that it's done by organizers, but there is this access to it.
Okay, so participants should provide their own powder, or we buy one for everyone?
No, I will bring the powder. Don't worry.
Okay. No, because people will ask me other kind of questions, so better to ask them very detailed things.
Yeah, true. That's okay.
But then we found the guys that are bringing, I don't know, whatever, and doing a lot of stuff. It's useless.
I mean, it would be really funny if somebody would be traveling with washing powder from Italy or.
Well, honestly speaking, I generally bring with me a little washing powders.
Okay.
Good to know that you are providing.
So, more questions?
No, that is very good from my side. I think. I gave you all the information with my form about food needs and so on, so I think we are covered on that side. Should not be any issue about any kind of things, right?
Yeah. Ask about the workshops. So, what is the question about workshops?
Okay, if we want to discuss already how we can, what we can do, which way we want to deal with it, if there are already ideas, because I guess, as you suggest, the workshop we may need, or we can do already to fill the gaps in the area which the workshop should be organized by the participants. If we want already to discuss this kind of thing, so we are gonna figure it out when we meet directly there. Also because I was thinking to have an internal meeting just with my participants, so I can already pick up with them to suggest something to do and then report you, or we can discuss it directly when we meet in Czech Republic.
Yeah, okay, you are a bit confusing me now, so let me just put there some statements. We sent an email with homework, and part of the homework, if I remember correctly, is that every national group is bringing one energizer, and every national group is possibly bringing one name game, and every national group is preparing one evening activity. So the main focus is the evening activity. It will be voluntarily sessions, but usually people are eager to participate. We are not putting there any specific frame. It just general. It should take from 1 to 1.5 hours approximately. You can do whatever, and if you have some material needs, I need you to report this material needs in advance, so we are sure that we can arrange you the materials. That's pretty much it. When it comes to other participants' workshops, there will be space inside of the program which will be filled from participants for participants, but this frame will be introduced on the spot and there is no need to be super busy with preparation in advance.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so I will just ask them if they have already something in mind for the evening or as energizer. But you want me to report to you when if there is anything, or we just bring it and that's it?
You just bring it, I trust you. The only reporting is connected to material needs, nothing else.
Okay, okay. I will ask if they need anything specific then. We'll do everything. Okay.
Cool.
Okay. From my side, I think we are cool.
So, following up on that, during that homework, I sent my number through the email, and it was supposed to be a WhatsApp group, but I did not get added to that, so I just put my phone numbers into the chat if you want to add me real quick. And from the other questions I had, my team wants to know if you mentioned in the videos on your YouTube that we potentially can get reimbursed for our during the travel days for food. So how exactly do we need to keep the receipts for that, or how do we commission for that the reimbursement?
Yeah, so honestly, this whole food reimbursement thing is very new to me. I found it out that it's possible by accident. Basically, every country apart of Czech Republic has 2 travel days. Italy has 4 travel days because they are traveling from Sicily and it's quite a journey. So inside of those travel days, you of course need to eat something. And I learned that I can be covering this food from the extra budget that is provided for the travel days, which is approximately 30 euro per person per day. So up until this limit, I have the chance to reimburse it, and I'm going to reimburse it if I am going to receive all the fitting tickets. So what it means practically is you are going to deliver me a receipt for food which is coming from these travel days, then I can consider this as a like valid price, and I'm going to give you the money for it, and I'm going to keep the receipt because in case that the control is coming, I have to be proving, hey, this is how we are using the money.
Okay,
Good?
great. Understood. And so following up on that night activity or like the evening activity, to me, as I understood it, maybe I'm wrong, that was supposed to be like a cultural night, what we usually do at Erasmus Plus. So we usually bring like kind of like our snack and something like that, or is that not permitted on this trip? Or what is like an ideal example of what you like?
Yeah, so Inspire, this organization doesn't really do culture nights. We believe that culture nights are something that happened by accident in the past, and at certain point people started to believe that this is obligation which has to be happening. So that's not true. We are not stopping culture nights. That means if participants are very eager to do it, we will give them space and they can organize it for themselves. But that's not our idea of the evening workshops. What I find more entertaining is that as a national team, you come up, for example, there is this thing called nonviolent communication, and we can have some practical games connected to this topic. And we are going to organize 1 hour of the games on the topic. The topic can be anything, yeah? I mean, the body and mind is focused on physical and mental well-being, so might be clever to also be focused on anything that is supporting human well-being. Can be connected to the topic of communication, to the topic of trust, emotion, and so on, and so on, and so on. When it comes to this culture things, we are in a process of inviting a school of young kids to the spot for whom you will be also cooking and organizing some activities. And I believe that this is actually a good moment when you can be presenting your cultures, because in contrast to participants on spot, the kids will see you for a short time. So they might be actually more eager to learn more about what is it like to live in Sicily, in the Ukraine, or anywhere else. But you as a participants are going to spend 9 days together, so there will be enough of a time to learn about each other cultures without intercultural evenings.
Okay, that's understood. I had one other question, but I forgot it. So if somebody else has it, anything, go for it.
Maybe I should add, if you decide to bring some food from your country, I believe that there is enough place in the fridge to store it. But I am not the chef, and it will be the chef who will be making the final. But I
No,
believe
it's
that
usually
the
like something dry. It's never something like meat or cheese. It's just dry goods. Sorry. And one other thing I had was, is there going to be Wi-Fi on board?
Yeah, very good question. There is a local Wi-Fi, and it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad because it's in highlands, so the signal is not strong there. They are actually having more Wi-Fis. They are having like 3 Wi-Fis in the whole venue, and in one corner you will catch one, in another corner you will catch another. So I would say it's good enough for infrequent use, but if somebody is having some job duties or they would hold an online call or something, it might be clever to use your data or to buy extra Wi-Fi for yourself. More questions? I'm checking my notes just to be sure that everything important was mentioned. I will highlight again: bring for yourself slippers for the venue. Then about shops, I see you, Teresa. About shops, I see you mean that I will finish the sentence and give you a word. There are no shops nearby. Yeah, the nearest shop is in Žďár nad Sázavou, which is, I don't know, like 19 kilometers far away. So if you are in need of buying something or having something on spot, my invitation is bring it in advance with you. And of course, on the spot, we are going to organize some trips, possibly also some trips to the city, so you will have opportunities to get something extra for yourself. But it's not like you will run out of the venue and in 5 minutes you will have what you need. That's not the story. So this is for the general awareness. And Teresa, what do you want?
Yeah, there is a question in the chat, and the question is if ADAC is a good insurance for project.
I don't know AAC, so I cannot say if it's good insurance or not. In general,
I think the question is, do we need insurance? Somebody coming from Ukraine. Is that a requirement for participation?
yes, insurance is a requirement. What is enough is to have European health card. If you don't have European health card, bring a travel insurance. If you are having economical troubles and you cannot afford the insurance, write us to info@inspire.eu. Inspire is going to purchase the travel insurance for you. But we want everybody to be insured, because if you are not and something will take you to the hospital, it will get much more expensive for you.
Okay. For me personally, I'm currently filing my insurance with my employer, and I'll see if that will go through before the thing, but that's individual. I forgot my question.
Okay. Yeah, German insurance should be probably enough. And I don't know what sort of insurance it is, but if it's like connected to European insurance, it should be fine.
Oh, so my question was, you're gonna pick us up from the train station, but if we come before the time, whatever you said, that all the Ukrainian kids are coming before that time, I think most of us were the same train even. And what we had a question about was, are you gonna take us back to the train station on the 23rd? Like, or is that individual? From the actual camp to the stop station.
Yeah, this is connected to the emails and videos I was sending recently. The story goes, I need to get on exact times when people are arriving and exact times when people are leaving, and based on these things we will make a final decision. But in any case, I don't expect you to be leaving Sklene by yourself, because it's quite hard. There is a very irregular bus coming, and more probably the story goes that either I am driving by car people to train station upon the departure day in some small groups, or if we all are having very similar departure times, I'm just going to order a special bus and I'm going to take the whole group at once. And the similar story goes also for the arrival to the venue. Like if I will see that most of the people and big enough group is on the spot in the same time, I will either order bus to take you, or we will actually use the regular bus which is coming approximately in that time. Or if I will see that there is a lot of small groups, I will probably do a few turns with a car and I will pick you by groups. Alrighty, so that was quite a lot of questions. Is there anything else? If not, we are already having 20 minutes of Q&A, so I believe this is enough for people to watch. And anyway, if there is more questions which were not answered, please write us in advance so you are coming ready. I will stop the recording now, ready for unpleasant noise.